straight to the moon, get your ticket now. Everybody line up, get your tickets, we're going. Did you buy the tip? Yeah. Do you like rocket ships? Oh, what a human win. You wanna try this shit? Yeah. We got everything you need, you better buy some Biddy now. Everybody, long live Ponzi. Everybody, long live love the Ponzi ride. Never short it. Bitcoin's back, alright.
Alrighty, good afternoon everybody. Welcome to SirToshi's Bitcoin chart show. This is the Bitcoin forecast, the strength of the system, the health of the network, where we find out what's up with what is going down and all around in town to do with the figures. So without any further ado, let's just jump straight into it, see what's going on. Here we go. Rock and roller. Yes. Oh, look at this hash rate, 0.8%. That is looking lovely. I wonder if there's a graph we can actually look at to see this moving. That would be quite interesting. Here we go. Switch to log chart. Might have to have a look at that in a minute. see what this brings up. Oh, okay. I was hoping we might be able to just see Bitcoin rather than core coin hash rate there. Oh, is this maybe the upswing that we're seeing there? Maybe could potentially be. So this was the hash war. So obviously the chain split on the 15th of November 2018. That's when Bitcoin got its protocol back under a new ticker symbol, which was BSV. So this is the original Bitcoin going along there, and then there was another chain split, and a BCH forked off because they're a bunch of numpties. And caused a lot of confusion in the space, but that's all right. You know, luckily the smart ones were able to work this out. So it's basically only the shitcoiners with shit for brains that are really going to get really unstuck there. But that's what looks like the increase of the hash rate there. So 0.8%. That's looking good. I think looking good. Quite chuffed with that. Yeah. Alrighty. All right. Oh, down that way. So we've got Bcrash 1.1% of the hash rate, Corecoin 97.8. Network nodes on Bitcoin 1.8, 8.1 for Bcrash. Oh, pardon me, just had my breakfast. 90% of the nodes on Corecoin. Transactions on Bitcoin 30.2%. Oh, never mind. Remember, transactions are not data. 31.1% for Bcrash. Remember, 90% of those transactions are noise.cash, of which 90% of those transactions, or people generating those transactions, they're going to have to get rid of anyway. Absolutely hilarious. And transactions on Corecoin, 28.7%. What is the point? Why are people even bothering using it, honestly? Block size, a little bit down today, but never mind. 67.6. God dear, I've got the hiccups. 67.6% for Bitcoin, 13.6% for Bcrash, 18.7% for Corecoin. Got a slight discrepancy in the price there. Preve saying it's 302. CoinDart saying it's 298. Excuse me. Anyway, let's have a look, see what's going on chain. But before we do that, we'll have a listen to Roger Ver calling Bcrash, which is exactly why I call it Bcrash. Take the floor, Roger. Duh.
And we're going to really spread Bitcoin Crash across the entire country here in Antigua.
There we go. Told you. He said it. That's why I call it. Right, so we've got Bcrash. What else we got? A 1.5, 1.6. They'll be lucky. Oh no, yep, they got lucky. They've got a 3 megabyte block mined by via BTC. Never mind. And that's it. So, what, 3.2? Yeah, okay, 3.2. Well done them. Never mind. And now we're just going to play Spot the Biggest Block on Corecoin. But before we do that, we'll let Michael Saylor tell everybody how he loves big block Bitcoin.
I like Bitcoin the way it is.
Oh, yes, he does.
In fact, I love Bitcoin the way it is.
Oh, he's going to be heartbroken, declaring his love for Bitcoin and big blocks.
And the way it's currently constructed, it is possible to put all $250 trillion of monetary energy.
Yeah, really? Whereabouts?
In big blocks of encrypted energy on the blockchain.
Really? How big can the blocks get?
Maybe the Bitcoin will be $1 million. You can probably calculate $10 million of Bitcoin or something.
Yeah, that's a lot. I mean, we're going to need like big blocks for that, Michael. I mean, what are you suggesting?
Big blocks, $100 million chunks on the blockchain.
There we go. Right, let's have a look for these big blocks. Shout out to Diddy Weldon and Matty Ray in the house. Thank you for joining me. All right, let's have a look for these big blocks for Michael Saylor. 1.3, 1.4. It's usually around 1.5 or 1.6. And that is it. No, oh dear. Sorry, Michael. You are on the wrong chain, buddy. Everybody's on the wrong chain. There is only one true Bitcoin. Because a Bitcoin can only be made one way. That digital commodity can only be made one way. Oh, pardon me. Ugh. In the same way that gold can only be made one way. If gold is tampered with, it is no longer gold. You are reducing its purity. You are turning it into something that it's not. It is exactly... It is exactly the same with Bitcoin. You tamper with it, you debase it, you crash its fundamental value to zero. That's how it works because it's the protocol that's valuable, which are the fundamentals. The moment you change them, and changing is not scaling. Scaling is just simply scaling. It's like increasing the utility. So I'm talking about the fundamentals like SegWit. SegWit absolutely devastated Bitcoin. It crashed its fundamental value to zero. Same with Schnorr signatures and changing the protocol. But shitcoiners with shit for brains wouldn't know this at all. So anyway, let's have a look at Bitcoin in all of its glory. Look at this. Tau with a 10 megabyte block in the first row. Absolutely fantastic. BTC.com, what are they doing on there? Mining a 15 megabyte block. Good grief. Tau with a 22. Mempool Norpool with a 67. Tau 45. And remember, the shitcoiners would have you believe the network shits itself at 22 megabytes. They have no idea, honestly. Don't bother listening to shitcoiners because they have shit for brains. That is it. No triple digit figure blocks today, but never mind, we'll let them off. We had three not so long ago, like yesterday, which is pretty great. So let's have a look at these graphs then. Hash rate, again, hash rate follows price, follows value, follows utility, follows creativity, initiative, and intelligence. If you are intelligent and you have creativity and initiative, you can make something useful. When something is useful, it can then create value. When it creates value, it can then develop a price. When it develops a price, it can then be measured against the cost of other goods and services and used as a medium of exchange. That's how it works. Proof of work by now at Corecoin Bcrash. Again, one day they will just simply stop overnight like Ponzi schemes do when they crash. Hash rate, Bcrash Bitcoin. Proof of work, Bcrash Bitcoin. Look at this. Look at this. Absolutely sensational. 187,000 times cheaper to transact on Bitcoin than Corecoin. Let's see if that's more than 16 times cheaper than Bcrash, shall we now? Even though they have the audacity to call themselves cash. They are nothing like cash. Cash is the most liquid form of money. Money has to be a commodity. A commodity cannot be a commodity if it is centrally controlled. It makes it a security. So they're not crap. They're not cash. Absolute idiots. Anyway, let's do this. So we've got 187,000 divided by 11. Look at it, 17 times now. It is 17 times cheaper to transact on Bitcoin because it is a peer-to-peer electronic cash system and not a piece of crap like Bcrash. Oh dear, oh dear. However, it's 4.3% more profitable to mine on Bitcoin than Corecoin. Does number go up because people are buying it? Who knows? But it's 4.8% also more profitable to mine on Bcrash, but who cares? You know, it literally doesn't mean anything. Daily average Bitcoin block size by network. Yeah, Bitcoin absolutely smashing it. Transactions by network. Oh, Bitcoin winning. We'll have that. Transactions per block by network. Oh, never mind. Just they're literally just transactions. That's all they are. Fees by network USD. Yep, Bitcoin winning. Fees SirToshi's. Bitcoin winning. Daily Bitcoin fee stroke block reward ratio. Again, we'll just keep our eyes on this because obviously the block subsidy runs out in the year 2140, which is when it will be replaced by the fees in the block alone. But until that time, the price of Bitcoin will be going up and up and up and up and up. But obviously the block reward gets cut in half every 210,000 blocks. So eventually it won't exist. But yeah, the chart's going to look, it will probably go up and up and up and up and up like that. And then just vertical when after the last Bitcoin block is mined. Daily accumulated Bitcoin growth, or Bitcoin blockchain growth. Hey, look at this! Oh! Look at that! There is now no space for the hand. Look at that! Fantastic! Little bits every day. That's what we like. That's where the strength is. Just slowly building. Fantastic. Global hash rate 7 days. Yeah, not so interesting, but 24 hours more interesting. Yeah, we'll just compare that to CoreCoin. Hold on, here we go. Binance making it hard via BTC, turning up the heat. Pooling, looks like they're pushing BTC.com down into 5th. And Pooling 6th. Again, they're both Bitmain. And the rest of it looks pretty similar. But we're looking for the TAL. Yep, there is no TAL on there, which is very telling. Bcrash, Hathor on there, just mining it for sheer spite. Spoiling their party and mining profitability. Never mind, that's funny. But this is Bitcoin. This is where the politics is. We can see this. Look, so TAL with 41. Mempool, Norpool, 12.5. Hathor letting the competition have a bit of room here. Hathor's going down to 3.4. Other mining pools massively increasing their hash rate though. We have got BTC.com, F2 Pool, Matter Pool, good to see them on there. Pooling, Solo Mining, SV Pool. Wow. So that's all the Bitcoin enterprises, which is TAL, Mempool, Norpool, Matter Pool, and SV Pool. Matter Pool climbing up the ranks there. And it looks like we've got the 3 big dogs on there. Pooling, BTC.com, and F2 Pool. They're usually the big dogs that are normally positioned 1, 2, and 3 in global hash rate. Let's have a quick look. Oh, not today though. Just got these shitcoiners in there. Binance and via BTC, but never mind. It's always worth just keeping your eye on things. You know, things are always changing on a daily basis. We know that the whole point of this is to keep the shitcoiners off the chain who are artificially suppressing the price, which obviously is reflected in the number of short positions, which we will look at now. Here we go. Look at that number go up. Look at that, like a rocket. But yeah, again, that was just, obviously people getting a rather absorbent, something like that. Let me think, what was that to do with? Oh, that was to do with the court case, obviously, and Copa taking CSW to court. Absolute fools. People getting overzealous about it, but number go up, number go down. But look at the trend line. Look, it's still really strong. And remember, this is an all-time high. This is staggering. Look, $471. Absolutely massive. Never seen that before. We'll compare that to previous all-time highs. I think it was 370, so $100 over that. We know it's coming. But I mean, look at the percentage shorts ratio. Oh, look, 90% short ratio. Even though the price has come down, these shitcoiners have no idea what's coming. Honestly, just the arrogance of them, like betting against it. 90% short ratio at the moment. I mean, would you bet against Bitcoin? Like, no way. No way. You know, literally, like, core coin on steroids is what Bitcoin is going to be like. Phenomenal. Let's have a look at the global blockchain working live in front of our very eyes. That was 27 transactions a second, then 10, now 4. That's all right. For any newbies watching, the vertical rectangular blocks moving across the screen at the top are the transactions being recognized by the nodes on the network. Once they are recognized by more than 50% of the nodes on the network, which is instantly because it's a mandala network, which is a small world network, the transaction is valid. It is confirmed instantly. That is why it is instant confirmation. There is none of this replaced by fee bollocks, which enables the double spend, which basically crashes the fundamental value of the system to zero because it's all based about data. It's all based on data security. It's hilarious. So we get instant confirmation. The transaction cannot be reversed. As soon as it's recognized by 50% of the nodes on the network, it's thrown into the mempool, which is where it's waited for to be competed over by the miners and payment processors in order to create a block, place the transaction within a block, and then put the block on the blockchain, which is when they're rewarded with the Coinbase data, otherwise known as the block reward, otherwise known as freshly minted Bitcoin. So we've got a block on here of 67 megabytes mined by mempool.com. Mempool.com. Wow, I wonder if that's Mempool Norpool. And transaction count 1,875 with total fees in a block of $61.83. Let's have a quick look at charts, see if there's any movers and shakers. You never know when we're going to see something take off like D-Drive did. No, not at the moment. No movers and shakers. They're always worth checking, though. Always worth checking. SMB still in 14th. And Peer Games in Twitch 2nd and 3rd. TDXP up in 5th. Very good, very good. Bit info charts again. This is the entire shit show of a market. So we know that Ethereum is just like there's just no value on Ethereum whatsoever. Again, there's no value in XRP either. It's literally a cross-border remittance service. It shouldn't have been for sale. It is absolutely a security, but it's just more of a security than these other securities that are all shitcoins. But I mean, look at this Litecoin on there. I mean, considering there are 4,000 other shitcoins on the market, mainly all ERC20 tokens built on Ethereum, it just goes to show you how what a shit show the entire market really is. Like, honestly. And how can you not figure out what Bitcoin is when really, if you're deciding to study a few coins, basically all you need to do is study these ones here. Yeah, it's just like, right, well, there's not really a lot of point in studying any other coins, really. So we've got like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's it. So all you've got to do to get to have a fundamental understanding of Bitcoin is to study these 10 coins. And this is like the amount of money that's involved at the moment. You think people might be doing their due diligence to actually figure out what we have figured out here in Bitcoin. You know, what a joke. What a joke. Let's have a look at BitInfo charts again. You can just compare all these shitcoins across the top. We're going to go to transactions 24 hours. We'll go to 3 years and log. Beautiful. This is Bitcoin. A number go up. That graph looks absolutely sensational. Loving that. For any newbies watching, Bitcoin is in the purple there. Started on November the 15th, 2018, which is when it got its protocol back and a new ticker symbol, which I actually quite like. I quite like BSV, you know. Super version. Something like that, you know. I like it. I think it's cool. SV. Sounds like something you'd have like sports version. Sounds like something you'd have on the back of a souped up, car. You know? Bitcoin, super version, sports version. Love it, love it. Let's have a look at scaling test network. Ooh, a 2.1 gigabyte block mined in the last 24 hours. 2.2 or 2.1, there we go. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6th biggest block of all time ever produced. And remember, no other network can touch Bitcoin. So that's pretty great. That's pretty great. Yeah, all the other figures are the same. Still, we've got a network that is capable of doing 19,866 transactions per second. That's 1 second. That's 20,000 transactions in 1 second. 20,000, it's huge. It's massive. And remember, this is the scaling test network that runs parallel to the mainnet, so it just gives you an exact indication of what the mainnet can actually do. Fantastic. Let's have a look at trends.cash. Whoa, what is this? Apps ranking by money spent. TDXP app and RelayX. Macking it. What is going on RelayX? That's huge. And again, we have no idea what these ones are, but wow. So TDXP and RelayX with 90, almost like 99% of money spent between them. Wow, that's huge. But look at this though, apps ranking by performed actions. Again, we've no idea what B drive is, or 15 PCIHG, or 1P, or Magic Protocol. We know what TDXP app does, but BN Protocol, we know Twitch, but One Love and all that, no idea, But all obviously testing on the network because there's huge numbers of transactions being performed by them. Loving that, loving that. Crypto Quant, look at this. They are still dumping. The exchanges are still dumping their reserves. This was a massive dump, and now another massive dump. It's funny, these shitcoiners can't tell, what's maybe causing the price. But, if they do dump, heavily like this, it's going to bring the price down. But, again, all these shitcoiners are shit for brains. It's like, the price has come down, number go down, better go in. Or Tether will be printing another $2 billion to push the price up again. It can't continue. And they don't know this. Literally, it's like swimming against the tide. The exchanges know this. They're just like, look, it's a piece of shit. We don't want this. We're out. And yet Tether are printing billions of dollars to buy this shitcoin just to keep the price going up. So that's who I think they're probably selling. That's who I think they're probably selling to. But look, they are dumping. Look how high the price is, and they are dumping heavily. That's the two heaviest sections of dumping I've ever seen in the entire year. Look, boom, boom. It's huge. It's massive. I would say the end is nigh. That's but only we know this because we know the fundamentals of Corecoin just aren't there. Shout out to more people in the chat box. Keith Fellows and Z Australia in there as well. Good stuff. Let's have a look at Flipside Crypto. We know what happens here. I wonder if we can speed this up a little bit. We know what happens. Obviously this just shows you the whales and the exchanges just cashing out because they don't want that shit on their books anymore. Look, all these shitcoiners and Binance being a shitcoin enterprise lapping it up because they have no idea what's coming. No idea. Look at that. April 3rd, 4th, may as well just stick with it, it's always nice seeing these pretty patterns. Might spot something we've not seen before. April 9, let's go, 11th, or 9 days to go, 12, 13, 14, 6 days, 5, 4, 3, 2, look at that, big movements, 1, there we are. All those shitcoiners, they have no idea what they've gotten themselves into. Let's have a look at what's on chain. Again, look at the transaction count. Lovely, lovely. A 33 megabyte block on the way. Estimated next block size. Look at these transactions. Look at that. Beautiful, beautiful. Loving that. Look, there was another 10 megabyte block before that. Hey, blocks galore. Yes, indeed. Let's have a look. Whoa, what is this? What is this? Look at that data. So that was between, that was just about an hour ago. Look at that. All that data cleared. Boom. Maybe that was a big block of some sort. Who knows? But look at that. Amazing. Look, just cleared. No problem. No problem. Compare that to Corecoin. Big problem. Do I really need to ask you to spot the difference there? They can't do anything. It has been purposely prevented from scaling. It turned into an absolute shit show, which we will look at now on TX Street. Here we go. This is the show. What's this? New Street Monero. Let's have a look. Why not? as it's a new street. I wonder if they're ever going to actually put Bitcoin on there. What's it? Welcome to Monero Street. I'm Isabella. Okay. So, mempool size 0.04 megabyte. Good grief. Like, just nobody using it, really. Interesting. Something new today, though. What's the median fee? So it's a fifth of a 0.5, half a cent. Half a cent, basically, to send a Monero transaction, but there's hardly anybody using it. So, yeah, there's no congestion there, no demand, really, which is why the price is low. All right, yep, seen enough. Dual view, back to the shit show. There, I mean, imagine what that would look like if Bitcoin was on it, honestly. Like, it would be huge. Oh, a dual view. We've got Bcrash and Monero. Don't really want that, though. What's this? Stats. Okay, right. So we'll have Core Coin on there. Looks like you can swap these around. Okay, so we'll have Core Coin there as usual, and then we'll have Ethereum because it's a shit show. There we go. You can see the show coming to life, and you can compare Core Coin. Look at this. The median fee is $23. $23. That is absolutely outrageous. But shitcoiners don't understand the significance of that. That's crazy. And the median ETH transfer fee is still almost $10. Almost $10 on Ethereum. Absolute joke. And there's no value in any of these shitcoins whatsoever. Oh my god. But anyway, talking of shit shows, we'll go from the crypto shit show to the shit show that the entire world is in right now. We've got one organisation responsible for printing the money for the entire world. They literally just print it. And they're so embarrassed about it that they have stopped showing us the figures since February 2021. Because they don't want to see all this economic stimulus. It's a fraud. It's monopoly money. It's outrageous. And as we know, when a civilization is due to collapse, the first sign that you notice is that its currency starts to be debased, and you debase fiat currency by massively inflating it, which is what we're seeing here. It's crazy, and the reason they're trying to do something is because printing money is the only thing they can do. They don't have any other option. Well, they can increase interest rates, but what's the point in increasing interest rates if you want to keep your job? Because it's politicians that make these decisions. Well, Bank of England might do that well. But politicians do not want the central banks to increase interest rates because it's the politicians that get blamed for the state of the country. They're answerable to all their constituents. So they're just pushing the can down the road. But we can see that money is doing nothing. Look, it's not been doing anything since Q4 2007, which was the peak of the previous financial crisis. Look, and again, they stopped reporting these figures at the end of 2014. I mean, can you imagine how bad it looks now? Like, honestly, printing all that money, and so where's that money going? It means it's going into stores of value and the stock market, which means there's a massive bubble that's been created there's a massive bubble been growing since 2007. We're now 2021. So that's like 14 years. 14 years of this. It's a huge bubble. It's a huge bubble. And what can people do? Sit on cash and lose 15% a year? Risk buying stores of value that they might have to cash out later? Balancing with enough cap. But I mean, everybody's going to be selling their stores of value if they run out of money. Nobody's going to have any money to buy stores of value. It's a really precarious situation. This is why we need a new money, a commodity money. And literally, Bitcoin is the greatest money the world has ever been created because it is a commodity backed by the value of data and monetary sovereignty, which is huge. It's amazing. It's amazing. So knowing that Bitcoin is the only thing that can save us, and it is amazing, how are we feeling about it today? feeling good. Thank you very much. CoinGecko. We need some more people on there, folks. You know what? 33 bad. Yeah, right. Dirty traders probably doing that, wanting to manipulate the market. So anyway, let's have a look at the shit show that's currently appearing on Bitcoin. Again, when devs say, you know, move fast and break stuff, that doesn't include breaking the law, because not knowing the law is no excuse, because otherwise every criminal would just simply use that excuse in a court of law. I didn't know it was against the law. Nope, afraid not. So these are illegal securities being offered because people are buying them with the expectation of profit. These are not NFTs. These are fungible tokens, which means they have no fundamental value, and people are buying them with speculation, speculating, with the intention of making a profit. Whoever is doing this is going to be on the hook. Seriously, do not get involved in this shit show, people. Somebody should have really had a word with these devs, really, but the only value they have is comedy value. And I might be laughing when these people who create these coins get a knock on the door from the SEC. Yes, indeed. You know, can't say I didn't tell you. I've been telling everybody every day. Anyway, let's have a look at Bitcoin. So this is the depth chart. Ooh, number just went up there, 300. That's all right. Yep, got some more buying pressure coming in. Good. That's all right. Let's have a look at the tracking the chart on Bitfinex. Oh, number just went up there a little bit. But, you know, even though I've been in this space all this time, I went in like here the other day. Look, you know, so what, $331 is now 301. So, you know, even fundamentalists, you know, when you understand Bitcoin to the level and the depth I do, your price prediction is absolute bollocks. it's literally, I've won and made more BSV gambling using the odds on ladder game, you know, on peer games, because you can play the odds in your favor. Like literally, don't want to tell you how much I won, but it was a lot. But what happens is, even when you're playing the odds, you have to be careful of a martingale effect, which is a betting system, and it comes along, it will literally just wipe you out. So that's why you can't gamble, you know, forever and ever and ever, because like a martingale just comes along and it wipes out all your efforts, and it's exhausting, you know. I won like 10 Bitcoin in one morning, you know, and then by the end of the day, I'd only won 5. So I spent all day, all afternoon gambling and lost 5 Bitcoin. You know, so when you have to know when to stop. Basically, I was just like, right, well, if I'd stopped at the end of the morning, I would be up, like, I'd have like 10 Bitcoin, you know, whereas I've just spent all afternoon. What have I done with my time apart from lost money? You know, it's soul destroying. That's why you can't continue doing it. It's short term, little bit of fun, you know, having a flutter, but that's it. Same with trading, you'll just go mental. Dirty traders. Anyway, let's have a look at the shit show. Let's see what Corecoin is doing. It's flatlined there. What's it done in the week? Oof. Shitcoiners not going to be happy with that, are they? They'll be wanting Tether to pump some more stimulus into that. What a joke. XRP climbing back up the ranks, only 4th below Binance Coin. We know we've seen Binance Coin. I mean, look at this. See if you can tell when Binance started printing their Binance USD coin. Can you tell? Any idea when you think they might have started printing it? Look, it's hilarious. Literally just making up Binance token that's meant to be pegged 1-to-1 to the dollar and then buying their own coin with it. It's insane. When does it stop? Yeah, it gets stopped when they get locked up, which is where it's headed, because it's criminal. It's ridiculous. Like, oh my God. Anyway, let's see. Bitcoin, so we've dropped out of the top 20 now. So we're number 24, but let's have a look at that, tracking that. Yeah. Nothing really spectacular to see there, but we'll go to all. So this was the previous all-time high. Look at that, 373, and we are, and now the all-time high is registered at 413. You know, higher highs and higher lows. Everything's higher. It's looking good. Looking good. Loving that. Right, let's have a look at my figures then. Ooh, 422. That's my followers on YouTube going up. Thank you very much. Let's have a look at our douchebags of Bitcoin series. See how they are doing. Andres Omar going up. Laura Shin going up. Where we go? Oh, look, David Schwartz now 102. Andres Omar, yep, 2 of his videos. Definitely the most preferred shitcoiner. Dan Held now well into triple figures. Good. People need to know. Charlie Lee just crossed the line. Roger Ver well into triple figures. As is Alan Bat. And Pompolano just in triple figures. Oh, along with Chamath Palihapitiya. And along with Peter McCormack. They're all in triple figures. Great stuff. Let's have a look at Streamanity. I didn't do a video, so I was absolutely exhausted. But previous one was $4.40. Oh, I got an extra follower on Streamanity. Thank you very much. Great stuff. Let's have a look at Twitch. So 24 hours new users, 268 new users in the last 24 hours, and overall users. So even though that says 43,791. Oh, look at my followers. Followers have gone up as well. Look, 383. So another 2 followers. Thank you very much. And look at this. So that's we've got a follower number there of 47694. So that's like 4,000 more than the overall users. So yeah, I mean, I guess the overall users is like 24 hours behind, but we'll keep an eye on that, you know. But very good, loving that. Let's check out Ruthie, and they've taken my like away. Would you believe it? Look at that, 956 every day, even though I like it every day. There we go. Will they ever let it get above 960? You know, they've got their bots all over it. Just goes to show you that we need a genuine platform, not one that is centrally controlled by douchebags and dirtbags, should I say, who manipulate figures. That's outrageous. Let's have a look at our man, SirToshi. 75 what now? Oh, look at that. That was 75.2 yesterday. Now they've taken it down to 74.1. This is what they're doing to Ruthie. They're just taking his figures away. It's outrageous. It's outrageous. But we've caught them red-handed. Dear, oh dear. Right, okay, then let's have a look at whale alerts. Have somebody reported that Tether just printed another $2 billion, so we'll see if we can find that. Wonder if that's here. Here we go. Let's have a look. Having a look. 3 hours, 4 hours. 9 million USD, 8 million, 9 million USDC, 8 million USDC. Why not? You know, that's another what's that? $17 million in two separate printing sessions. Good grief! 11 hours, 12 hours, 13 hours, 14 hours. What's this? Look at that! There it is. Look, 14 hours ago. $2 billion. They've actually printed $2 billion this time. This is hilarious. Look, you know, first of all, people were just like, oh, wow, Tether just printed $1 billion overnight. Now they've printed $2 billion. Like, people are just, they're not even shocked anymore. It's an absolute joke. It's an absolute joke. $2 billion. There we go at New York State Attorney General. There she is. Okay, clearly no regard for the ruling there whatsoever. Absolutely hilarious. Oh my god! Honestly, it's beyond a joke. It's beyond a joke. You know, it's hilarious. But 19 hours, 20 hours, more bombs burning USD. What's this? 68 million USDC. Oh dear. 22 hours, 23 hours, and there we go. There we go. Oh my god. Let's have a look at stablecoin printer. I'm sure they've reported this one as well. Yep, there it is, 11 hours ago. $2 billion. And they printed $1 billion just 3 days ago. 3 days earlier they printed $1 billion. Now they printed $2 billion. That's $3 billion in 4 days. In 3 days. Good grief. Oh my god. Anyway, so the last one we'll do. Oh, look, my follower numbers on Twitter are going up. So we're just going to do a culling session here. This is how I look at my followers. You know, I look for any sign of shitcoining, religious extremism, anything like that. You know, death and destruction that I'm not happy with. You know, can't be dealing with negatives in my life. And then if there's nothing in the feed, I'll look to see who they're following. Oh dear, see, look, you know, Laser Eyes straight out in front of him. You know, Jameson Lopp following Roger Ver. I mean, there are a lot of BSVers in there. You know, to give him a little bit of credit, it weighs in his favour. You know, but I'm not sure. Okay, mate. Well, you know, maybe we'll give him the benefit of the doubt. You know, maybe he's learning. Lucky escape. Look, saw Satoshi and John Southurst BSV train in the follows there. Okay, Lucky, like he can stay. This is Newton Group. What's this? See, that's good. Look, Relica in the feed. Kurt Wattuck in the feed. Looking good. You know, any giveaways that we can see? What's this? So I don't know what. Yeah, any sign of shitcoining, and you know, shitcoin giveaways, and they're gone. So that's all right. That's another one that can stay. Just got lucky. What's this one? Oh, it's not looking good. Look, he's following me, and he's not even bothered putting a banner picture up. Oh dear. You know, let's have a look at the followers here. Oh, Bitcoin SV, first one out of the gate though. Oh dear, you got Tom Lee has got Laser Eyes. Are you effing kidding me? Oh my god. Tom Lee from Funstrat. Yeah, we'll have that. What a douchebag. Oh my god. Oh dear, I mean, like, more Laser Eyes. A Dogecoin in there. Dogecoin. Shitcoiner. Sorry, mate. You are off skis. Not having any of that shit. It hurts my eyes. There we go. See you later. What's this one? Army in error. Bitcoin. Oh, see, it's not looking good. What's this? Bot swap airdrop. Straight away. Look at that. A tournament, whatever that is. BSCS to be won. It just stinks of shitcoining. Absolutely stinks of shitcoining. Out. There we go. What's this one? Oki Lucky. Well, we'll see about that. Oh, hand cash. Well, starts good. What's this? Great news. BitDNS is officially conducting 200,000 customer domain name drop. That's not looking good. Advertising Doge. No wonder Doge raised 462% in last week. Other fanatic group traders have been manipulating the price. Alright. What's this? A giveaway? What's this? We'll give. So look, reposting giving away shitcoins. You know, it's not worth it for me to risk having shitcoiners follow my profile. See you later. There we go. Done. What's this? John. Look, I mean, look, these profiles just look suspect. Let's see who he's following. Look, I mean, what? Dual swap DEX, airdrop. I mean, look, following Binance. got people blocked in there. Look, why bother? Why do you bother? Anything that offends me, you know, do your research. Block. See you later. There we go. And I've already screened the others. There we go. Right then, peeps. Hope you enjoyed the show. That's the figures. We're now up to date. Shout out to people in the chat box: Diddy World and Matty Ray, Keith Fellows, Z Australia, Herkin124. Great stuff. Thank you for joining me. So yeah, hopefully get on with the rest of my shows later on this afternoon. Bit of comedy news later, and then the live show live at 5. Right, I hope you enjoyed the stats show. See you guys later. Get paid for posting your pics on Relica. Download the app now at www.getrelica.com. Get your tweet etched on Twitch, forever on the Bitcoin blockchain. Do it today at www.jointwitch.com. Buy BSV.live, the best place to buy Bitcoin SV online. Support independent content creators on micropayment platforms such as Streamanity, Twitch and Relica. We should profit from our data, not the large corporations who track, monitor and sell it. If you enjoy the Bitcoin content that I produce, please support me by heading over to www.sirtoshi.tv, where you can keep up to date with all the latest news, gossip and content as it's created. Thanks very much. To get started in Bitcoin, go to freebsv.com, where you can claim your free Bitcoin. Then head over to Twitter and follow @IamSirToshi, where you can take part in his very generous and world famous free giveaways. The future of advertising meets the power of Bitcoin at Tonic Pow. Get paid for posting advertising campaigns to your social media profiles. Go to www.tonicpowads.com.